Hey friends, it's Sammie here with Blue Feather Homestead. Welcome back to my kitchen and welcome back to our channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Easter weekend. It is Saturday and we are busy around here. We've got some outside work to do, although it's raining outside and cold. We still have to do some work outside and I'm going to do a lot of stuff in the kitchen today. Hey, if you're not already subscribed to our channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't be a stranger. It doesn't cost you a dime and we can learn some fun stuff together and do fun things together. Today, I'm going to make some pretzel dip. This recipe came from a friend of mine when I worked at a bank. She gave it to me about 20 years ago. And this pretzel dip, it consists of cream cheese, mayonnaise, cheese, some ranch dip seasoning, a couple of packages because I'm going to double the recipe, and it calls for some beer. Now, if you don't want the kind that has alcohol or whatever in it, you could probably get, they have non-alcoholic beer. This beer looks like it is actually from Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is pretty cool. So anyway, you guys stay tuned and we will make some pretzel dip. So first things first, okay? Of course, I've got to show you my score from the thrift store. These are heavy duty bowls and I got the set for 50 cents at the thrift store the other day. Look at that. And I'm going to use this big one today. Look at that. I love it. Friends, I'm doubling this recipe. So it actually calls for 2 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese, but I'm going to use 4 blocks of 8-ounce cream cheese. Okay, and it calls for ½ cup of Miracle Whip. So we're just going to do 1 cup of Miracle Whip. It calls for Miracle Whip and regular mayonnaise. And I'm telling you, this has such a unique flavor. It's really good. I had never seen that recipe, and ever since she gave it to me, I've used it ever since, and everybody loves it. So, and you just dip your pretzels in there. You can dip probably chips and things like that in there too if you wanted, but I just set a bowl of pretzels right by it. Then it calls for a cup of regular mayonnaise, so we're going to put 2 cups of mayonnaise. Got to have that Hellmann's unless it's homemade. One ounce package of ranch seasoning, salad dressing, and recipe mix. If I can get that open. The cream cheese is supposed to be softened, which I did set it out for a little bit, so it should be soft enough. A 1/4 cup of beer, any kind of beer you want. And I remember the name of the non-alcoholic beer is like O'Doul's or something like that, right? So I'm going to use this though. This is what I have. It takes a 1/4 cup of beer, so we're going to do ½ cup. This recipe calls for shredded, I don't know if that's full or not, shredded cheddar cheese, and I'm going to kind of fold that in after I get this all mixed up with the mixer. You can mix this with by hand if you want to, but I'm going to use my mixer. Now I mixed that for a minute, and I have done this by hand, so you can do it. I know I mentioned that before, but just letting you know, you don't have to have a mixer to do this. See how creamy that turns out? Now this calls for a large packet of shredded cheddar cheese. I don't have just like a regular large one, so I just kind of eyeballed it. I'm putting in 2, remember, because I doubled the recipe. I'm just going to fold this in. Now I could clean up this bowl and just serve it right out of this dish. You top this with cheddar cheese and put it in the refrigerator to set. But look here, look how pretty that is. I could clean this bowl up, cover it with cheese, put it in the fridge and take it just like that. But of course I have to reserve some on the side for the family because we're going to have a little bit of it tonight to snack on. So I ended up using this, the Pioneer Woman cookware, which is absolutely beautiful, and the colors are perfect also for these pastel for Easter. And then I'm going to just have my little pretzels on the side dish here, and I just set those together. Now this has 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, a cup of Hellmann's mayonnaise, a ½ cup of Miracle Whip, a small package of any kind of ranch dressing, the powdered kind, any kind of package, excuse me, a small package of that, a large package of shredded cheddar cheese, and then a 1/4 cup of beer. Okay, that's what's in here. Mix all together, put your cheese on top, put them in your beautiful dish, and that's how you're gonna serve it up. So there you have it, guys. This is an easy, simple recipe, very inexpensive to make for any occasion. It doesn't just have to be for Easter. You can serve this up at any time. It is fantastic, and I hope you give it a try. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and we wish you many, many blessings here from Blue Feather Homestead. You guys have a great Easter, and thanks for watching.